Stephen, you missed the dart there for a 4-0 lead and then he came right back at you. It must have been like playing your previous round against Ryan Searle.
I knew it was important. He's a great player and you can't give him chances like that. As soon as he won a set, his back was up then, and I was in a few problems. But no, I still believed I could win that match. I still know that. Listen, I've still not played my best game yet. I know that was 101, I think, average. Finishing was good, but on the practice board, what I've been doing has been really, really good. And if I can bring that out, I can win this title.
Well, as somebody who knows what it takes to win major titles in your days in the BDO, getting better as the tournament goes on is important. And you've been doing that this year's William World Championship.
No, and the main thing for me was pushing myself back into up the rankings and back into the top 16 or wherever I am now. I don't know where I am, but just keep doing what I'm doing. 100,000 on the rankings isn't bad. And listen, I'm after that big carrot at the end, the $500,000. I'd love to be another world champion again, and it's a big statement, but there's 4 players left in tomorrow, and I'm one of them.
You were a 2-time world master, you're world champion of the BDO, you've won PDC titles, but the last few years, you probably felt you haven't done yourself justice at all, but things have completely changed in the last 18 months, haven't they? Yeah,
no, listen, you know more than most. I sat down with Target, we developed this new dart, and I've said it all along. I believe these are the darts that are going to take me to the next level. On the practice board, I'm phenomenal with them. I'm hitting a lot of 180s, but the massive finishes. The big fish today was a big turning point in that match, hitting that, and the confidence that obviously gives you as well on the TV. It's amazing, and I've just got to keep believing in what I'm doing. I'm loving darts at the minute, and I can't wait now to have a relaxed tonight, chill out. I don't even know what time the game's on tomorrow, but just chill tonight and get ready for tomorrow.
It's 5 years since we last saw you in a big TV semi-final in PDC darts, but you were saying from more than a year ago now, I'm playing brilliantly. This sort of thing is coming, and it's finally been proven right. It's got to feel so good, isn't it? Yeah,
no, I knew it was coming. Even when I look at the likes of the Pro Tour form, I still don't think that I've justified myself on the Pro Tour, but when I look back at the averages on some of the games that I've played, I think only a couple of months ago I was beat James Way with 108 or 109. This is the form that I've been doing on the practice board all the time, so it's just a case of obviously bringing that A game forward, and listen, like I said, I can win this tournament.
We could see a semi-final lineup with Michael van Gerwen, Gerwin Price, Gary Anderson, 3 ultimate, and Stephen Bunting. Now, what's really going to make a difference is you then going on reaching the final, going on winning it.
Of course, and like I said, I've come in under the radar. Even today when I looked at the bookies odds, I think I was the total outsider for the whole event, which is great for me. Listen, I know I'm playing well, I know what I can do. Let people keep writing me off at their own peril, because I'm here to win this. I'm not here to make the numbers up, and I'm in the semi-finals, and you can see by my interview how positive I am. We can do it.
It's great to see. Well done today.
Thank you.
Stephen, congratulations. When Krzysztof brought it back to 4-3 and you had the last break, did you need that one just to recompose yourself and stop his charge?
Definitely, yeah. Obviously, I come off the stage, sort of refocused. I thought to myself, even if you don't win this set, I've got the darts last set, which obviously the bull in games before is a massive thing to win. Obviously, I also thought to myself, if I can start big and put the pressure on him, he's the one who was a set down, so that's what I tried to do. And then as soon as I got ahead, I thought, just play it big then. And then I think it was 44, 76 the last leg. I hit the big 5. I thought, what are you doing? Treble 13, I thought, this is it. This might be your only chance that you get to win this match, and the 32 went in.
In terms of your career, I know obviously you won the world title, but is this the biggest result of your career, considering you've had to rebuild everything?
Yeah, I would say it was. Just from where I actually felt a few years ago that I could have walked away from the sport, to where I feel now that I could be world champion again. It's a crazy scenario, and I've worked hard, don't get me wrong. I've seen sports psychologists, I've done everything that I could possibly do. I've got a great support network behind me. I've got a fantastic family, and I've got my dad Ian and Ashley, my really good friend, who was actually at the Lakeside when I actually won the Lakeside, and he sort of like, I always remember we was in the practice room and Alan Norris kept looking over at the board when we was practicing, and Ashley just kept putting 180 on the board, and Alan's going, what's he doing? He's hitting 180s for fun. I wasn't. I think I hit 45, 26 and 81, but it's all about mind games as well, but I can win this.
When you were at your lowest, did you ever believe the opportunity to be world champion would come round again then?
I didn't believe I'd play that again, to be fair. Just locking myself away, just feeling so low, many tears, talking to family and stuff, and just I fell out of love with the sport, to be fair. Now I love the sport again. I love the practice, and who knows where the sport can take me again.
And your biggest payday in the PDC must be satisfying as well, and after the year that's gone by.
I've not been paid yet. No, it's massive, and like I said, it's all about pushing myself back up that ranking. I think I dropped to 26. I believe I'm a lot better than that. It was probably a kick up the backside that I dropped all that way, and listen, I'm here, I'm fighting, and I want to be in the top 10.
Stephen, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Stephen, congratulations.
Thank you.
I've spoken to you a couple of times and you've been in tears where you've been so low. And what was the turning point? What was it, the sports psychologist, or did something inside switch?
I think a bit of both, to be honest. Just having that belief from being one of the best in the world. Obviously, I was world number 1 for 2 years, I think, in the BDO, and I was the best player in the world on that side. And obviously, you come over, you start getting a few defeats, and it dents your confidence, and you don't really feel it for the first few years. Obviously played in the Premier League as well, which was massive for me. But then to come out of the Premier League and then the lows after that, it affected me big time. And yeah, it was hard to take, but listen, I'm on the rise again. I want to be back in the Premier League and stuff like that, and if I keep doing what I'm doing, it can't be far away.
You've also had a tough year this year, not only what we know about you had COVID and you've missed the Grand Prix and whatever, you've had to go out on your own without management, so it's been a complete rebuilding process. This must be particularly satisfying for you to be sitting here now thinking, I've done this and I've got this far on my own. Definitely,
yeah. Listen, John and Jackie did massive work for me, and I wish them well in the future. They're still good friends of mine, but at the time, obviously with the COVID and everything else, it was the right decision to make. I feel I'm on my own now. I can do my own things. I don't need to answer to anyone. So, was it the right decision? Yeah, definitely. And I'm reaping the benefits now, and I'll continue to rise.
And you think you can pick up a trophy like your hero, Mr. Klopp?
I'd love nothing more than to win this World Championship. It's something that I dreamed of all my life, to win the Lakeside, and even then, I've dreamt to win this title, and obviously if I can add that into my trophy cabinet, I'll be really happy.
Thank you very much, Stephen.
Thank you.
Stephen, you talked there about going out and doing it on your own. Is there more or less pressure because it's just yourself in there for you?
I think there's a lot less pressure. I can do my own thing. I've got no one to answer to. If it goes wrong, there's only myself to blame. So, yeah, I think, like I said, it's all down to me now. I need to do the right things at the right times, and good things will come.